EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, break. Red, cycle.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. Bang him up and down, just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Young's to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
On the coverage defensively.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolf. 70, 70. Go.
Right to the air goes Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
Open man, right side, he's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Got it. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions. Kevin Byron. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Not Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
They bring Judy in motion. On second down, Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Sanders on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Judy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Check that. 50 Eagles.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
70.
That was broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Press goal 80. 19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. To the goal line and in. Harold Fanning. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Going for it all. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. Pick up of 46 yards. On 1st down is Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
On third down, Sanders. Big hitting slant there. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Street.
As Stewart on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready. Shoot. Green Jack. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That is, and out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big play for the Panthers, and even 30 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to look downfield once again.
That's just fun,
And he will go all the way. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. The Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Trap ball 80. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion the slot man right. On first down, it's Sanders. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
60 Bison. 19 tight.
Slot man in motion left. On first and 10, it's Sanders. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 15-yard line.
60
They'll send their tight end left. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Panther 11.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19. 18. Trap 50. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is on 3. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Lion. Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's got it at the 3. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
Ready. Catch.
They bring Judy in motion. Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Browns 14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. To throw is Young. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 21.
Throwing on second down, Young going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third and 19.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
The 6-yard line.
It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards. To throw again is Sanders. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Browns. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Hunt, hunt.
Young to throw on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Now, Shador. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Panthers will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. On the ground is Quinshon Judkins. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Riggs. Dragon 60. Go.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Cleveland. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. Blaster.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Cut. Black 40. Cut.
Now Young. Out to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, one half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They send the tight end in motion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 o'clock, Cup 19, Cup 19.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top.
On the jump.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Tight end going in motion here.
18, Pioneer, Warrior 70.
Now Sanders on third and long. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On second down, Young. Got his man at the 6. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
22 middle.
First and goal
Ready.
at the 4-yard line.
Brooks. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Second and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall. They're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Ready, set.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Set, ready. Black 40. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Ready?
They'll go. Young. Escaping the pressure right to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Sanders to throw. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. Tackling. Panther 80.
Man in motion, heading left. On 1st down, here's Sampson. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted.
Wait.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On 1st down is Young. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he will score. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Set. Not Cowboys. 79 Broncos.
As Shador on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Got the Rangers. Got 50. Got 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This is brought in downfield by Judy. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Njoku. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
gain of 26
Down
yards.
at the 12. It's first and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll try to hammer it in with Sampson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
They lost the guard on the play. And it's third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Trying to run here with Sampson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Cowboys.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Ready.
A run, and it's blitz as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's third and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Real green.
Out of a shotgun, Young. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Edo blue. 50.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard on that one. It's second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Tiger, 18.
On play action, Shador. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Brown. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage.
31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the set. Fight. 60. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
10 seconds.
Carson Schlesinger. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Cycle. Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's going to try it here again. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Ready up. Ready, go.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ready.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run. Throughout this entire game, you've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Black shot, red, cycle. Set, cut.
Young to throw on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Blaster, 6. There, hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. Again, working deep downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Set punt. 10 black. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Young. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Cowboy, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He got his man complete. That's Judy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Here's Judkins. Has some room inside the 30. And it will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 12. That one's good for 29.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready up. Gotta be lying.
A give, it's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
They'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by a Caleb Evans.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set cut.
Here we go. One final play. Will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired. transpired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.